Cheers, guys. It's gonna be loud, super hot, so I think that I fixed the lid on this thing, so let's refill it. This is what I mean when you buy these, you may as well buy the refill as well. Come on. Come on. Because you're gonna need it when you're gonna fall in love with this glue. Come on. Why are you doing this? Alright, let's just grab it. Seems like I'm a filling up glue day today. Ah. All right. Just gonna get my brush here. Where is my brush? Goodness sakes. What's it doing way over there? So what I'm doing today is I am not liking this paper. I like this side, but I don't like this side. So we're covering this side up, okay? So let's take our lid part off. So we can put that on. I hate sealing my glue lids closed. All right, now we can put our lid on. Back in business. Let's just smear this from the lid on there too. And this one too. There. So you'll see the difference because I used the other glue on the other side. So let's take a look at what the difference is. This is faster drying and it's not as wet. Okay. So I don't have enough yet, but I will as soon as I get this on. I needed the weight because it doesn't quite fit. You don't want it in the fold. Kind of learned that on the last one, remember? So you'll see the puckering that happens with the other wetter glue and the less puckering that happens with this drier Bear's glue, and the same thing would happen with the art glitter. Okay, so we're just gonna roll this over. And I think I'm just gonna trim the top. I don't need the top and the bottom to be rolled over. So this is our new page now. Now this is in my way. So we're gonna make a women's journal this time. Oops, come on. And I'm keeping the length on this so it's extra long, and I'm keeping the width as well. So I haven't really changed the paper on this one. Now I have this page, then I have these pages as well. So I'm actually going to move this one inside. So now we have an up, and we should have an up on the line paper. Yeah, we do here. Okay, so that's fine. And I also have this one here. I don't want it right beside it. I'm just adding these because they allow me to add pockets. We have 2 heavier pages inside, and I'm not sure. I'm hoping this will fit in. Let's take a look at our cover. So this is the cover with the repaired, that's where the perforation is repaired. Take some dry glue off my fingers. Looks like we just made it on there, and then I did the gluing and put it under the weight for my spine. It looks like I still need some. That is with the tacky glue, which tends to take a little bit more time to dry. I think this will fit. So what I'm gonna do on the outside here is I have these that are gonna go on the outside. So I'm gonna do the same thing, which is take the white off this side. I can't take the white off the other edge because it's not quite long enough. Now it's going to roll over, so we could actually do the inside first. So you can see on this one I've got 2 different cardboards for my cover. I opened up the Cheez-It lengthwise to get the length. This is free downloadables. So remember, right now we don't have an up, but as soon as we put this on, we're gonna have an up. So all we have to do is decide if we want to flip it over this edge. And if we wanted to flip it over the edge, we would need to put something on the inside. So I think what would we put over on the inside? What do we want to put on this side then? Will this one fit? It almost fits, but it doesn't quite fit. So it's gonna be hard because I'm making it as big as I possibly can. let me see here. Oh, right. I have some bigger paper. All right, I'm gonna take this away. Come on. So we have these. Or these. This one actually might go with the green that's going to be on the cover. I think those are the ones that I have. Yeah, those are my choices right now. I don't want to, some of these are, yeah, some of these are like tags and stuff, and little cards and stuff, so let's take a look at this. We'll decide here. So we have this, that, oh no, this is going to be on the cover. And we have two of them, so we just have to decide. I don't think that one goes. It's only decorated on the one side. They're not quite. If they had more of a green, I guess this is the greenest one. Is that the greenest one? I think so. And we have a gap, which is fine because we need something thinner than this on the foldy part. So there's a couple of things that we could do. Is we could switch it around, so this is the cover and then this is the inside, because this would actually work better as the inside because it's thinner and we can get it closer to the gap. So maybe let's do that. Let's get this on first on the inside, and then this will be on the outside, and it will fit because we need a different one for the center. Okay, so let's do that. We still don't have enough decided yet. But these should be the same. They should be the same. Yeah. So we just don't want to go into that gap. We don't want to go into the fold. Okay. And I don't think this is up. Do you think this is up? No, I don't think so because of this one. So this is up. All right, let's do that. Okay, we got it up. Doesn't give you much time to move it, this glue. We just gotta get the extra off. Okay, now let's do the other side. This is a nice cool shirt, but the sleeves sure get hung up on stuff. Cool as in not hot, I mean. So you can see where I did my paper bag repair job on the perforation. I just like the unusual size of this one. Hey, come on. It's just an unusual size. All right. So now when we fold that in, we may as well just fold it over. I doubt if I'm gonna use that little strip, and that would be the only reason why I would trim that, is if I was gonna use this little strip on something, but I probably won't. Let's just avoid that little potential scrap. So remember, this one that's on the inside is free and downloadable. I rarely print off the free downloadables, but I like this one, and it kind of matched another paper that I was using before. So I just don't know if I'm going to use that. Hey, don't go off. Don't go off the edge. Goodness sakes. This is a fast drying glue, so I can't be lollygagging around here. There we go. Now, I think what we're gonna do is just cut this right in half. Let's get our... It's a complete square, so let's cut this in half, and let's put the lid on that, because I just cleaned it for this project because it was getting plugged last time. Yeah, so this is 12, so we just need 6. I'm just not sure if my thing's straight, so I'm just gonna get half, and then I'll trim it. I'll trim it later. I don't wanna gauge it based on my cutting. Alrighty. Make sure I'm not cutting anything underneath. Come on, sleeves. All right. So now we want this to go on. Now we have an up, so let's take a look. This is up, and I don't really know if this has an up. One of the rules is to not have your item right in the center. So that's gonna have to be the back, and this can be the front. Alrighty. So let's put that one on there. Whoops. Isn't this a different size? It's like flipping 12 inches long. The biggest one that I did was the 12 inches by 9 inch. So the width on this one, it definitely isn't that. So we've got to decide. I need to do it this way so that they're off center a bit. Let's keep one side all the way up, okay? So we only have one little bit to trim, not two sides. Okay. Come on. Steady, steady, steady. Come on. Getting wobbly. All right. Get this corner down here. Okay, so now we need the center done. And it can't be the hard one because it has to bend very easily, okay? So we can get our, I don't know if that will work. Will this work? I don't know. Not sure that's actually working. So we need a light covered. We could do music notes. I think I'm totally sick of music notes actually. Oops. Tearing my paper won't help. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I have this massive tulip. I don't think it'll go this way, but it will go this way, and all it'll be is just the color. And it's the right color, so let's try that. This is really how thin you need it. Okay. Now let's say that you're not sure if the strength of this, I'm going to keep that there. I might want to put some of this into the actual journal. If you're not sure if the strength of this is going to withstand the bending around. So let's add a bit of masking tape on there, if I can find some. see here. She really has some masking tape just sitting out here somewhere. Let's see. I like the masking. Maybe we can put the little strips on. It'll just strengthen it well, a little bit, but still keep it very flexible, okay? I need you to move out of the way for a second. That is long. Are you serious that I made one this long? This must be oversized. If you're going to make a lot of spines and you're using paper for your spines, it's not a bad idea to have masking tape to give yourself a flexible but strong cover of your spine. Come on. It would help if I got it close together. It's just so long. There we go. Oh, come on. I wonder if that's how wide I need it. Let's take a look. No, I need that. I need that fifth part there. And I just used the tacky glue to attach that narrow strip of cardboard for the spine. I only want one layer. Okay. Careful. Now let's take that extra bit off. First of all, let's take these parts off. Now let's take this extra bit off. Come on. All right. Now, what that does is it makes it very flexible, okay? But it's stronger than it was. If you see my Facebooks, you'd see that I've done this most of the time. Okay, so let's add that into this strip. Neglecting my glue too long without putting the lid on. Okay, let's take it all the way down. I have no idea why I made it this long. It thought it was a good idea at the time. Okay, if you noticed, it's slightly bigger than the spot. Okay, I'm going to put this on now. Oh my gosh. It's too hot, people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this edge on. And then we're going to fold it. Come on. And then I'm going to put this one back. It takes a longer distance when it's folded than when it's straight. I like it. I like it. Okay, let's look at the other side. A slight gap, but it's gotta get pulled over. I gotta pull that over. Perfect, perfect, perfect. If we have to, we can come along the spine and just do a marker line. If we have a slight gap there, which we really shouldn't have. Okay, that's better. See how fast that glue is drying? That's what we pay the big bucks for. Okay, so let's trim this down. I'm going to have a raw edge here. That's why it's hard to give up on that expensive glue. There we go. Come on. Probably did it that long so I wouldn't have scraps. Do you think that's what I would have done that for? So I wouldn't have scraps? Because that's something that sounds like me. So this is an up here. When I go inside here, I believe this is an up. This one doesn't have an up. And on this side, we have the up again. So this is going to be tied in. Right into there, and you've seen me tie these in. that is going to be the new journal. Okay, hope you like it.